What's up, guys? Jason here, back to my channel, and tonight I'll be doing a review for Aew Dynamite. It was a good show and stuff, some good matches. So yeah, very good and stuff. Let's go and get to it then. With the first match with Will Ospreay versus Kazuri Shibata. After that, sorry, they did an intro thing, so I'm gonna skip that one. After that, we hear the familiar sounds of Will Ospreay's theme music. Crowd wars as the Aerial Assassin emerges and heads down to the ring of for our first match of the evening. Um, his music dies down and he awaits the arrival of his opponent. The theme for Kazuri Shibata hits next, and sorry, out comes the Japanese legend with his trademark red towel around his neck. He heads to the ring to a decent response from the Quebec crowd as split screen highlights of Ospreay Shibata from 7 years ago, which Shibata won, are shown. Now the bell sounds a million. The crowd erupts with another war in clear anticipation of what they're about to see. Ospreay already has that level of expectations from the AEW fan base. After only a handful of appearances with the company since joining as a full-time star, Ospreay and Shabbat start things off slow, doing a lot of clinch, grappling, and mat based attacks with reversals and counters galore. Shibata goes for his kick finisher when he used to defeat Ospreay 7 years ago, but Ospreay avoids it well. Ospreay lands a beautiful drop kick for the first big pop of the match. From there, Ospreay pummels Shibata in the corner with vicious forearms. He heads back up and leaps in with a diving stomp slash kick to the grill of the Japanese legend. Shibata rolls out to the floor to regroup, but Ospreay slingshots him over the top rope for a splash at ringside. On the apron, Shibata blasts Ospreay with the running boot to the face with heavy momentum, which launches the Aerial Assassin out to the floor where he receives a painful landing. Shibata follows up with some big shots to Ospreay on the floor, and then rolls back into the ring where he sits across leg like CM Punk. A loud "Let's go Ospreay" chant breaks out as Shibata works out the leg of Ospreay, focusing his attack on the lower limb of the high flyer. Ospreay starts to fight back with the big chops, but Shibata hits a backdrop suplex that dumps Ospreay on his dome. On that note, we shift gears and head to a mid-match commercial break. When we return, we see some wild back-and-forth action with both guys having their moments in the offensive lead. In the end, Ospreay hits an Oz Cutter, a Tiger Driver 91, and then one more big move for a good measure to pick up the victory in an excellent opening contest. So the winner is Will Ospreay. Alright, we're in the second match, AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament, the Young Bucks versus Private Party. After the match, we see Ospreay and Shibata share a moment of mutual respect while the crowd shows them both a ton of love. From there, the commentators bring us Ospreay's match at the upcoming AEW Dynasty 2024 pay-per-view on April 21st. A video package airs for the Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson match. When that wraps up, we shoot backstage where Renee Paquette is standing by with the Young Bucks. They do their cheesy AEW EVP routine, commenting on Paquette's job performance on the spot, etc. Also made the vow that they will not let lightning strike twice with Private Party, as they lost him in the first Dynamite ever and refuse to do the same when they meet in the AEW Tag Team Championship Tournament. The Young Bucks head off after telling Paquette to smile more. We head to another commercial break on that note. I'm pretty sure they got that from WWE, to smile more. Yeah, I would not do that. Anyways, as we sail back in from the break, we see Kazuchika Okada pulling up in a fancy car, steps out in a suit with his newly won AEW Continental Championship over his shoulder. Back inside the arena, the theme for the Young Bucks hits, and out comes Nick and Matt Jackson for our next match of the evening. Private Party's theme hits, and next out comes Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy. They sell in the ring, and the bell sounds to get this AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament match off and running. We see a double back slice by Private Party for a 2 count coming out of the gate. Double super kicks by Private Party and the Young Bucks. Head to the outside. Stereo Suicide dives out Suicide dies not, and Private Party are in control momentarily. Matt throws Quinn over the front row, silly straying over the guardrail by Private Party. Nicholas and Quinn are both standing on the guardrail. Nicholas hits the Super Falcon arrow to the floor. The Young Bucks want a count out win as we go to a commercial. Matthew with the body slam to Quinn and senton from the apron by Nicholas. The Young Bucks are in control now, making quick tags catapult into an Azaguri by the Bucks, but Cassie pushes Nicholas off the top. Cassie and now with a cutter over the top rope. Nicholas pump kick off the apron to Nicholas Azaguri to Matthew, and then Asai moonsault to Nicholas. Springboard crossbody by Cassie gets two. Matthew blocks a twist of fate, and Nicholas trips Cassie from the outside. Doomsday sliced bread by the Bugs is next, but Quinn breaks up the pin before the count three. Um, Quinn gets the tag after pulling Cassie to the corner, but the Bugs quickly take advantage of a hurt Quinn German suplex by Nicholas. Another German suplex, this time on the apron. TK driver attempt but Quinn rolls up Matthews for two gin and juice by Private Party out of nowhere. Nicholas rolls out of the ring, though more bang for your buck by Private Party. Nicholas barely breaks up the pin. We finally work our way to the finish of this one, which sees Nicholas grab the ring belt. The referee pulls out of his hands, allowing Matthew to low blow Cassie. Quinn hits Matthew with the bell behind the ref's back for a 2 count. As Matthew gets his foot on the rope just in time, Quinn misses a 630 splash and lands hard on the way down. An AVP trigger, but by the Bucks looks slightly botched, but still gets them the win to advance in the tournament. And the tournament, and the winner advancing in the AEW World Tag Team Championship tournament, the Young Bucks. Our next match is TBS Women's Championship Eliminator Willow Nightingale versus Chris Stanlander versus Anna Jay versus Sky Blue. Alright. Backstage, CEO Mercedes Monet shows up in a fancy car with a fur coat on. As we head to another commercial break, when we return, we see Chris Jericho and Hook from backstage area. Tells Hook how much potential he sees and offers his advice and help if he wants it. Hook says he does because he's Chris Jericho. He says he's also that. He's Chris Jericho, so he's gonna watch out for Chris Jericho type stuff. With Jericho understanding that the two dap it up and the Lion Hook duo is born. Everybody knows how Chris Jericho is. He turns his back on everybody. Inside the arena, Mercedes Monet theme hits, and out comes the CEO to join the gang on the call for special guest commentary of our next match of the evening, which will feature Will Nightingale, Chris Stanley versus NJ versus Sky Blue in a four-way TBS Championship eliminator to see who will challenge Joe Hart next for the title. The bounce sounds of official runs one after some basic early action. A spinning hook kick by Jay sends Blue onto Statlander on the floor. DDT by Blue to Willow, but rolls to the ropes. Sliding lariat by Statlander gets a 2 on Jay. Shoulder block by Statlander, but Blue pulls her outside. Blue eyes up Monet on commentary, but Willow blasts her with the pounce of out of nowhere. Hard chops by Statlander to everyone outside, but Blue fights back with some right hands. Body slam by Will to Jay on the floor. Back inside the ring, Blue DDT Statlander, but Willow is there for the big spine buster. Complete shot by Anna to Willow, and everyone's down. Four-way fist fight in the center of the ring now. High kick by Statlander to Jay, and a lay trap Michinoku driver. Suplex by Anna Jay takes Statlander to the mat. Will breaks up the pin with the senton, and Blue rolls her up for 2 code Blue. After a super kick by Blue, powerbomb lung blower by Statlander, Yoshigaroshi by Jay on to Blue, and Statlander 2 count shotgun drop kick by Blue to Jay. Statlander and Willow now stand face to face. Blue is here and throws Willow into Statlander. Death Valley driver by Willow to Blue on the apron. Stokely looks happy at ringside inside the ring. Jay rolls Statlander for 2. Jay sends Statlander to the outside with a big boot, but Willow follows up with the powerbomb to pick up the fall victory with the win. While Willow advances to challenge Julia Hart for the TBS women's title at Aew Dynamite 2024. After the match wraps up, we see the TBS Women's Champion Julia Hart appear and blast Willow Nightingale from behind with a cheap shot with the title belt. She locks eyes with Mercedes Monet as the post-match scene wraps up on that note. Alright, winner advancing to TBS Women's title match, Willow Nightingale. Next match is AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Best Friends versus the Undisputed Kingdom. Backstage, Renee Paquette is standing by with the natural Dustin Rhodes, who is 3-1 in 2024, says he started this year off with a bang, and everyone on the roster is very talented. Nothing is different in Rhodes' life, and he's still as passionate as he's ever been. The Butcher shows up and challenges him to a fight for Friday's AEW Rampage. The bout is set. From there, we shoot to a quick black and white segment with AEW champion Thomas Tony Storm joining TCM's Ben Mackey, which she tells him her catchphrase, chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe, before throwing her heel at him and walking off as we head to another commercial break. Back from the break, we see the best friends from Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta head to the ring for our second of 2 AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament bouts. After they settle into the ring and the theme hits for their opponents, out comes the Undisputed Kingdom duo of Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, accompanied by AEW Intercontinental Champion Roger Strong. The bell sounds and we're officially off the room with this one. Cassidy blasts Strong in the face with the right hand, and the best friends attack early. Suicide dive by Trent and dive pocket hands by Cassidy on the floor. Back in the ring, and Bennett take control of Trent in the corner, but Trent responds with a pair of back suplexes. Taven backs Bennett up to the corner, and the UK makes some hot tags. We see a Meteora by Trent, but a super kick by Taven follows a power driver by Bennett on the apron. Long count. Bennett holds Trent as Taven hits a drop kick off the top. Quick tags have Trent in trouble throughout the commercial break. When we return live from the break, Trent catches a diving Taven with a big Sento suplex, and both men are down. Trent is too hurt to get the tag, so Bennett catapults him into an Izaguri and a senton from the outside, and by Taven 2 count. Spinebuster by Bennett and a lion salt by Taven, but Trent gets the knees up. Cassidy gets a tag, diving crossbody by Bennett, and one for Taven. A satellite DDT is countered by Sundog Millionaire from Cassidy, just a tip by Taven. Out of nowhere, Bronton Pack by UK gets 2. Spike power driver attempt, but pushes Taven off the top. Trent tries power driver BYT. Taven super kicks him to a narrow DDT by Trent. And a satellite DDT by Cassidy, running knee by Trent, and then a near best friend's hug is broken up by Roger Strong, who lays out an injured Chuck. A suicide dive by Cassidy to Strong, and then a jackknife cover by Trent as Chuck Taylor throws Taven off the top for the 1-2-3 with the win. The Best Friends duo advance in the ongoing AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament. After the match, we head to another commercial break. Alright, so the winners and advancing the AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Best Friends. Alright, main event time. Swerve Strickland versus Kenoshi Shida, or whatever. Sorry. It's main event time, but first we shoot backstage to Renee Paquette, who is standing with Kyle O'Reilly. He talks about his recent combat match and appears ready to get back in the ring for his sophomore first as part of his latest hashtag All Elite run. After this wraps up, we head to a video package promoting Adam Copeland's co-open TNT defense on Saturday's AEW Collision. We head to a pre-match commercial break as it's time for our final match of the evening. When we return, the theme for Short Strickland hits, and out comes the Mongol Basti leader, accompanied by Prince Nana. He heads to the ring for our main event of the evening, where for the second week in a row, the Alpha from the Don Callis family will close the show. The theme for Konosuke Takeshita, uh, I should say it. Okay, if I said Takeshita hits, and out he comes for this high stakes match as the winner will take on Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship at the upcoming AEW 2024 pay-per-view. Additionally, Tony Khan has confirmed that whoever wins will be ranked number one in the new rankings that will be released after tonight's show off the air. Don Callis joins the gang on special guest commentary for this match, which gets official running with the bell sounds after some basic back and forth action. Early on, we see Short Strickland to pick things up a bit and take over as Takeshita slows down his momentum and takes control of the action with Samoa Joe shown watching backstage on a monitor. We head to a mid-match commercial break. As we settle back and from the break, we hear a loud "Whose house?" Swerve's house chant from the crowd while Takeshita continues to follow up on the offensive lead he earned after connecting with the vicious brainbuster. Swerve starts to fight back into competitive form, trading shots with the Alpha before ultimately throwing him out to the floor. Swerve goes for a high spot from the ring to the floor, but he has a very awkward landing and seems to be hurt. As a result, he's well doing enough to continue as he connects with the flying rope, uh, top rope flying across body for a pin attempt, which only gets him a one count from Takeshita, who kicks out almost instantly. Takeshita blasts Swerve with the knockout shot that has Swerve seeing stars. Takeshita enjoys another few moments in the offensive driver's seat, but then Strickland comes back to life and takes over. He heads to the top rope and connects with a huge skydive spot for a close near fall. The fans break out into a loud "This is awesome" chant as the two fight on. Takesha hits a reverse hurricanrana and then a sunset bomb for a close near fall attempt of his own. After some more back and forth action, including Swerve hitting a top rope Swerve stomp off the top rope onto Takesha on the hard part of the apron, we see things come to an end after Swerve hits another stomp on the way down in midair during a pop-up powerbomb attempt by Takesha. This time, he gets the pinfall victory with the win. He gets the AEW Championship shot. Samoa Joe reacts to the outcome backstage, with Renee Paquette tells him he's not ready for him, and will realize that when they sign on the dotted line next Wednesday. Back live inside the arena, we see Swerve celebrating the big win. Zack Sabre thanks us for tuning and reminds us to watch AEW Rampage and AEW Collision this Friday and Saturday night. That's how this show goes on. I'll stop. Blah blah blah. Okay, so that was a good show tonight. I enjoyed it, and yeah. Anyways, sorry you see that, but anyways, that was good and all that stuff. But loved AEW very much, so it was good and stuff. But anyway, yeah, a lot of good matches. I mean, I don't know it's 5 matches, but whatever. Anyways, that was the first video. I'll be doing a very short review for uh, Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire movie, which is I'm gonna go watch it today at 3 o'clock. So yeah, so I'm going to the 3 o'clock premiere, all that stuff. So yeah. Anyways, that was it for this video. If you enjoyed this, if not, no, I'm not gonna put no spoilers for the movie, so you guys have to go watch it yourselves. So yeah, anyways, that was it for this video. If you enjoyed this, if not, so like, subscribe, favorite, hit that bell button or whatever. If you don't, I don't care, whatever. But anyways, I don't care what you do. But anyways, that was it for this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Laters.